Hello today, everybody. Brad Allen here, getting ready to go do a little fly fishing. It's a cold day. It's about 38 degrees today, and I'm going to test out the flies. And as I was telling you, Jim, I've been tying a couple flies. Here's the one. Sorry, I don't got a tripod. Here's the kind of like the ones that I've been making. A little bit of deer hair and a little bit of oh my god, peacock tail feather and a little bit of yellow deer hair. I actually took this out yesterday and busted a couple fish in the lips with it, so it definitely works. And today's going to be a little bit of videoing. I don't have my chest mount or anything finished yet, so I'm just basically getting ready to head over here and go to my spot. So kind of chilly, don't know if we're going to do anything. It's a little bit windy, but I'm going to keep the wind in my back and see if I can't get a couple of these flies out there to produce some fish. So beautiful day, beautiful skies. That's what it's all about. Been inspired to get my butt out here. I see a guy on YouTube that I watched a lot recently, Prelude Prepper. He got a kayak and he's been out busting some fish lips too, so I'm getting out here and see if I can't get a couple. So let me get to my spot. I'm gonna get a couple casts out, and if I get something, we'll be back. Okay, so we hooked into a little bluegill over here. Get him up out of here. So proof is in the pudding that the little bait that I made worked out perfect. Beautiful color little fish. They're starting to get their spawn out here, so give me 1 second to get this hook out of his mouth and I'll show them to you. Sorry about the camera going around everywhere, you guys. Trying to get a little hook out of him. I'm working on a camera mount for this little thing to go on my chest. But beautiful little bluegill. Thank you, buddy, for the ride. Back in the water. And I'm going to toss a couple more out, see what happens. Second fish on. Another bluegill. Dang, I wish I would have brought my tripod. Let me get this little fish up out of here real quick and then I'll show them to you. Come on in, buddy. Another small bluegill. Probably the same one I just caught. But my little fly that I made in there, hanging tough. Let me get him off the hook and see if we can't get another one. Alright, fixing to do a fly change. Jim, this is the one that I made, bro, on that nice vise you sent me, man. And as you see, I left the barb on this one. I didn't have a little file to get that off there. I didn't want to mess up that barb where it tilts up at the front. I was smashing it with pliers, but there's one little fly that I've made. It's beautiful out. Sun's warming up my back. It's just windy. You can probably see the wind blowing across. Probably heck, you'll probably even hear it. But I'm gonna get probably a Prince nymph on here, something that's gonna sink a little bit, and see if I can't get down in the edge of this shallower water to try to see if I can't pull something off that edge out there. So we'll be back in a minute. Alright, Jim, got a bigger bluegill on over here, and this is actually one of your I think they're called micro nymphs, the little black ones with the little piece of red sparkly stuff in it. I'm gonna pull this fish up and get him up here. Alright, got him in a touch of the dirt here, but dang, I hate doing that. And picked up here. Let me get this out of there. Sorry about the camera angle, you guys. Hanging out in my armpit for a minute, and we got some really loud hood rat children out here talking all kinds of nastiness. But here's our dirty fish. I gotta get him in the water and cleaned off, and he's out of there. But see if I can track down my fly line here, Jim. And I think this one was the micro nymph, a little black one there, the red sparkle. And it's a good one. Just took the biggest one that I've caught yet this year out of there. So we'll see if we can't catch a couple more, and we'll get back with you. Okay, so now we're back at the big lake that I'm always talking about in the back that I always forget to video, and you guys can see how much motion's on the water. It's a little windy out here. A little bit of this fishing trip's just more or less getting out, walking around, but it's only 38 degrees out here, but still a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of me time to just walk around and try to catch a couple fish is what my intent was. Yeah, I'm always at a loss for words on what to talk about, you guys. You know, I'm just talking to a few of you out there, you know. Appreciate, you know, all of you guys that view. I've made a lot of good friends making these silly little videos. Heck, I don't know, there's a couple little ducks up here. Got a big old bad dogs back behind me. They're scooting me along. This kind of view of the lake. What I'm probably gonna do is walk around this, you know, get a little exercise, come around this lake a couple times, and just kind of work my way through the apartments. There's 7 lakes out here to fish in, so I'm just kind of moving around and seeing what I can get. Do a little quick shout out to all my friends. Got old Mike Ware and Alan Hobbs and Tony Robo Hiker and Theron Miller. All these people are really awesome. Old Prelude Prepper, give you a shout out for inspiring me to get my big bud out here on the water and catch some fish. See you eating them. Unfortunately, I can't. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't, but I'm not really too interested in eating the fish out here out of these lakes just yet until I do a little more research about that. But found a nice little smooth spot over here. I'm gonna cast it out a couple times, see if I can't pull something in. If I manage to get something, I imagine you guys will see me back here in a few. So sorry if this is boring and just me walking around, not doing too much but showing a couple fish and walking. But beautiful blue skies, you guys. I couldn't ask for a better day off, even though it's cold. Damn, is it gorgeous out here today. Easy living. But we'll be back here momentarily. Okay, it's a crappy shame. I've caught 3 more bluegill out of this spot that I stopped off in the last video, and I'll be damn it if this camera doesn't keep locking up on me and freezing up. This Kodak Play Sport that I got, I'll tell you what, when I first got it I loved it. I'm pretty sure it's a good camera, but my experience with the one I got, this one's a daggone lemon. This thing keeps locking up on me, and it's never been dropped, bashed, banged, or anything. It's been babied out beyond belief, and for some reason it still wants to lock up on me. So this video was pretty much almost never seen. This camera almost made it to the bottom of this lake. But I'm gonna move around just a little bit more, you guys, and see what I can do, and if I can pull up anything else and manage to keep this camera going, I'll show you any rest of the catch that I get. But I'll be back here shortly. Alright, so I hope I can even get this part of the video finished. I'm having so much troubles with this daggone camera locking up on me that it's ruined the whole mood of trying to video anything here. I do have a fish on. Let me get this reeled in. Got another little bluegill on here, and as you can see, he's down there flopping around. I'm going to leave him in the water, that way I don't have to fiddle fart around with pulling him in and trying to do this camera that keeps pissing me off. So basically, you guys, thank you very much for viewing. Sorry if this was a sloppy little video. If this part doesn't lock up, the camera won't be in the bottom of the lake. So a little beautiful scenery out here today, and just enjoying some of the air and enjoying my time out of the little apartment. That's pretty much that. I'm just babbling now, but this was my little fishing trip, a little piece of my walk-in. I'm still gonna walk around the ponds a little bit more and do just a tiny bit more fishing, but then I need to get back to Angie and help her prepare the food for tonight's dinner. Don't want her stuck doing it all by herself. So you guys, thanks for viewing, and love you, and do something fun today for sure. And I'll try to. See y'all in the next one.